So here we have the Mercedes-Benz A220 on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 56,103. Beneath that, it will show you what gear this car is currently in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment. You can change information in that central section using buttons on the steering wheel. So, for example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer, as well as various different bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a second ago are just here. We have stereo controls and phone controls on the right-hand side. Just behind the steering wheel, we have the minus and plus pedals. They are so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over in the center, the main screen for the car. All of the controls for the screen, everything you see me doing right now, it's all being done primarily using this dial. You can rotate it, push it down. It also moves up, down, left and right as well. Or you can use the buttons that you find on the stereo itself. But for example, if you want to access satellite navigation, you can rotate the dial, push the dial down, you're into the satellite navigation menu. You can go back a page from there to the audio menu, which is where we started. You can access your audio menu, choose any of the music that you've got stored there should you wish to. You've also got radio presets and the different frequencies available to you down the bottom just here as well. You can, from there, pay your telephone as well. So plenty of different options, very, very easy system to use. Working our way down, we have the main stereo. So as I say, you have various buttons here you can use. We have the main CD player, the volume for the stereo, SD memory card input just here as well. Beneath that, we can turn the parking sensors on and off. We can turn the stop and start on and off. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off should you wish to. We have our hazard warning lights here as well. And then beneath that, the air conditioning for the car. So you can determine the temperature, the fan speed, and the direction the air is being distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so off, back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you set over here. You can turn that off whenever you wish to. We have a 12-volt charging socket and some storage. A bit more storage in here as well. And then the control knob that I mentioned just a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.